I absolutely see this as consistent with a murder for hire. I'm not in a position, obviously, to have reviewed all the evidence, but I think as part of what has to be eliminated as a possibility.
So this morning, 60-year-old Napa native Thomas O'Donnell will be in a Kentucky courtroom facing charges of murder in the death of Michael Harding, the estranged husband of CHP Commander Julie Harding. Harding's family suspects O'Donnell was hired to kill him. It's a case we have been closely following since the story first broke.
And it's complicated. There are many layers to this case involving 3 states and a former CHP commander. ABC 10's Bridget Briolo joining us live outside of the CHP headquarters in Sacramento. So Bridget, can you remind us again how this case got traced back to our area?
Well, Bria, the man accused of killing the CHP commander's husband, he was arrested in Sacramento as he was boarding a flight at the Sacramento International Airport. And interestingly, Thomas O'Donnell is from the Napa area, but the murder was committed in Kentucky where he will be tried. So coming up this morning, he's expected to appear in court for his arraignment. This will be his first court appearance. He's expected to enter a plea of either guilty or not guilty. He is charged with murder, and that carries a life in prison sentence if he is convicted. And we spoke with the lead attorney in Cumberland County, Kentucky, where O'Donnell will be tried, who tells us he's seen a lot of murder cases, but none quite like this.
I have prosecuted, along with my office, several murder cases, many murder cases in the past. I've never seen one that basically has so few ties to my jurisdiction. And this is a case where the victim and the perpetrator had no ties to this community.
And that's because the victim, Michael Harding, he had a home in Tennessee, but no ties to Kentucky that we're aware of. And then the suspect, Thomas O'Donnell, he had ties to California, but again, not in Kentucky, which adds to all the mystery. And O'Donnell is accused of shooting Harding to death back in September. And we will be live streaming his first court appearance in a matter of minutes. So keep checking abc10.com. Bria Walt.
So Bridget, do we know if the suspect knew the CHP commander or her husband?
That is the burning question, Bria, and authorities are being pretty tight-lipped on any potential connection. We are expecting them to reveal those details coming up at trial, but there are a lot of questions in regards to the timeline. We have that CHP commander who was found dead in her driveway just 2 days after Thomas O'Donnell was arrested here in Sacramento. So a lot of people are speculating, is this a murder for hire case? We heard from some in the law enforcement community who's saying that all signs point to just that. We hear from them and their expertise coming up in our next half hour, Bria.
Right, Bridget. And again, that court appearance should be beginning on our website in just a few minutes. Thank you.